It's week 4 of the NFL, and we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the Chiefs and the Chargers, next on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium in the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. Good battle coming up here in the AFC West. So glad you're with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen. Part of this division has been the domain of the Kansas City Chiefs. They've won 8 straight division titles, 3 Super Bowl wins during that stretch as well. And every year, you get here and you ask, who can knock off the Chiefs?
Well, I think if you ask the other 3 teams in the AFC West, they would all say, okay, this is our year. But real.
Teed up as we get underway. And off we go from SoFi. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Chiefs come out with the face of the NFL, Patrick Mahomes. 2-time regular season MVP, 3-time Super Bowl MVP. Just in his 8th year, best in the business at the helm for KC, Greg.
You know, some weeks, Mike, it just seems like you just can't do anything wrong. Every play, every throw, it just seems like everything goes your way, and that was certainly the case last week, throwing for over 300 yards, 3 touchdowns. Tell you what, his receivers, they're coming into every game saying, we're going to get a lot of opportunities, and their quarterback can continue to play at that high of a level. There's a lot of production to go around.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. Got a man, that's Rashee Rice. 15 yards through the air. 1st down, KC.
These were the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game. They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
10 yards for number 10 on that one, and it's 1st and 10. They put Kelsey in motion. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. He's got his man Brown. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's 2nd and 2. They put Kelsey in motion. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelsey. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Right back to the air for Mahomes. Open man is Kadarius Toney, the former Giant.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
Mahomes now to throw again. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with 1st and goal. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He's got it at the 3.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Over the top, he's got him. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Chiefs. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Makes the score Chiefs 7, Chargers nothing.
So 7-0 to score, and set now for the dynamic kickoff. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Chargers led out by Justin Herbert in his 5th season now, Greg, as the Charger QB, a guy we saw win the Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2020.
I think when you go back and watch last week's game, Mike, I think 2 things were at play. Number one, let's give credit to the defense. I think they did a nice job of identifying some of the easy layups we've seen this quarterback hit from a week-to-week basis. They took it away. They made him go to his 2nd, 3rd check down through his progression. And then secondly, when the play did line up, when they did get the look they wanted, he just missed a lot of throws. So they know they cannot afford another pedestrian performance out of him this week. If he can play to the standard we've seen in weeks past, they can have a better chance of having a better result. They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds. This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. The Chiefs offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's the 3rd-year man, Isaiah Pacheco. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard. They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. That's going to be incomplete. And we'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential. Your ability to protect the ball and on defense, take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
We are through 1. It's the Chiefs on top. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. The drive starts with a carry by Edwards. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here. You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out.
And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. Oh, and after the play, that is Justin Herbert, who's in need of some attention down there. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. The Chargers get set to kick it away, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They lead it here in the 2nd quarter, 7-0, as they begin with a 1st and 10. They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes on first down. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. That's going to be caught by Gray. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. They'll try and run it here with Pacheco.
That's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game, Mike, and it sets up a decision for the offense. You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal, but you might be a little too close to get anything out of the punt unit. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive, and I'm being aggressive here early.
Mahomes to throw it on 4th down. And he's going to have the 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
1st down, Chiefs.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Working the right side, taken in by Rice. 2 minutes remaining. 1st half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. On 3rd down, Mahomes. He's got a man. That's Tony. And he's going to have the 1st down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. Here now, 2nd down and goal. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Kansas City.
And this is where the threat of run just opens up everything else in your offense, especially when you have a premier back lined up behind center. And this is one of those cases where the defense is so worried about how do we stop this ground game. They don't have enough guys to account for everyone in the passing game, and results in an easy touchdown.
The score, Chiefs 14, Chargers nothing.
Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Chargers offense going to take over here in the last minute of this 1st half. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's the rookie from Georgia. It's Lad McConkey. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
Now he'll run. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. So now, 4th down, and Cameron Dicker is on for the Chargers. This officially a 58-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. And they do not cut into the deficit.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we come to halftime in this 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you over to Orlando, our EA Sports halftime report with the coach. Jonathan, all yours.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll begin up at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte, where it was the visiting Bengals who were able to come away with the road victory. Joe Burrow, excellent in the victory as his guys moved to 3-1 after 4 games. And finally, on Monday Night Football, a second straight doubleheader. Titans-Dolphins at 7:30, followed by the Seahawks and Lions at 8:15. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break, but I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. The Chargers offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. The next drive about to get going. We're going to take a moment here, let you know what's coming up in prime time this week. Starting tonight, it's Sunday Night Football, one of the best games of the opening month of the season. Bills and Ravens from Baltimore. And then another double bill on Monday Night Football as the Titans and Dolphins meet in Miami at 7:30 Eastern. Followed by the Seahawks and Lions 45 minutes later. The kickoff in Detroit at 8:15 Eastern Time. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. On 2nd down, it's Edwards. Strong running there, pushing his way forward to gain a couple. 3rd and a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
He'll try and run for the first down with Edwards. And that'll move the sticks. First down, up to the 40.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. He'll get that complete to Donald Parham. And he'll get this up close to a first down as the tackle is made right at the midfield stripe. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. On 3rd down, here's Edwards. And that is going to be good enough. He's got that first down. So conversion, and they move it to the 46-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That'll be taken in by Edwards. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 14.
Back to throw. There is his tight end, Disley. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. Officially an even 50-yard attempt. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Chargers get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here come the Chiefs and last year's Super Bowl MVP, Patrick Mahomes, for their next drive. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. 2nd down and 3. Mahomes back. A short throw taken in by Kelsey. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
A gain of 14 yards. And the 1st down, Chiefs.
On the handoff, this is Pacheco. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes now on 2nd down. A short one caught by Kelsey. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
1st down, Kansas City.
Man in motion is Brown. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. That's complete left side to Tony. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal. He'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. He's got it at the 3.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3.
You know at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground? They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs going to open up a 17-3 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This taken at the 5. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, it's Herbert. He connects with Disley. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Open man is the tight end, Disley. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Herbert to the air again.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. He's got the open man. That's McConkey.
Pass interference. Defense.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. That's going to be incomplete. They cannot hook up there. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning. They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position. Instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second. They'll talk things over before third down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He's got a man. That's Tony. The Chargers going to use their third and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. They finish off the first month of the season perfect as the victory runs their mark to 4-0. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.